I see the humans. Do you see the humans? I see them. I see them. They're right out there. Let's go down and get the humans. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. We are back. We are live in the Lego Lounge. Lego lights on. We are blasting off into the Milky Way, peeps. Because some of us were in outer space. And peeps, we did a vote recently. I asked you guys to pick the theme of my next build. I didn't ask specific sets this time. I wanted to leave it a little more generic. And overwhelmingly art won. And so we're gonna build the Milky Way galaxy. Holla! Boom. I'll be honest, peeps. When I first saw this set online, I was not really interested. I was like, it's the Milky Way. And I honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was more like the dot art, like the Batman style, the Mickey Mouse style that we've done before. Let me get this guy out of the way. He's funny, but he's gonna be in my way here shortly. Yeah, so initially I was like, I don't really care about that set that much. And then I started seeing people post the pictures online about it. And you guys are going to see as this build goes on how different and how cool this set is. But it's 3D. It's not just completely flat. So I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and get all these bags out. Oh my goodness. Also, peeps, you can see here, let's see, let's do this little action. We have the overhead camera again, and if you guys watched my last episode where I did the two cameras, I had one camera that was a cell phone that I couldn't see what was going on my feed, and then obviously the normal camera that you guys see me on. And it came out. I'll say that. It came out all right, but it wasn't, well, first of all, it was very difficult working with two separate video tracks. I wasn't really expecting that. That kind of threw me off, how difficult it was to get them lined up. But also, it just didn't look exactly how I wanted it. So I'm trying this out. It's a function that's built into the recording software that I use. I can go, picture in picture like this, picture in picture like that. I can go just the top camera, front camera, do a little split screen action here and there. So we're gonna see. For now, I think I'm just gonna go right here. I think I'm gonna pause, sort all these bags out, then we'll come right back and jump back into this. Peeps, man, this is a large set. In fact, and I did it again. I forgot to give you all the deets. So this is the Milky Way art set. It is set number 31212, and it is 3,091 pieces. So beautiful. Look at that. And as you can see, I did a little pre-sorting. Let's see if let me switch cameras. Nah, you can't see it. But all the bags are up there, but there's more bags here. It's a whole separate box. So I kind of wanted to capture this as I'm opening it up and see. I don't know. I've talked about it before. I like watching reviews, but I don't like ruining the surprises. So let's see. Ooh, let's get a little picture-in-picture action here. See what we got going on. Ooh, alright. Got some spare bags. Oh, I see. It's all the plates. Goodness gracious, peeps. How many of y'all get scam calls on a daily basis? I do. Sometimes more than just. Alright, so here's all our extra bags. Here's all our plates that the art is going to be built on. We got our paper directions here. I had not seen, I'm going to set this off to the side. I've not seen anything about stickers. Y'all know how that's not my favorite thing in the world, but I'm gonna go ahead and see. Okay, don't see any stickers, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, peeps. Whew. That's different. Kind of surprised I didn't put it all in one book. It's not that thick. I don't know. I don't ever try to get inside the head of Lego, but they definitely do some kooky things from time to time. But I am super excited. All right, I'm gonna pause one more time, come back, and we'll finish up this this session. We'll get started on this session since we haven't started yet. Boom, we're back, peeps. All right, we got bag 1 here. All the other bags are sorted out and are all up in this front row here. And boom. Oh, also, I wanted to show you guys something. This is really neat. This art set had some QR codes if you went into the paper directions. I did go ahead and check them out, the PDF version, because as we talked about in previous episodes, I love the 3D directions, and this one does have them, and I'm going to use them. But I've discovered there's extra things in those PDF directions sometimes that they don't put in the 3D directions. The 3D directions are just building. I've now really come to internalize that and understand that. So I'm going to get better at that. Go review the PDF ahead of time, see if there's any of those cool little extra features. And one of them that this one had is there were some QR codes in there, and it takes you to Lego's website. You guys can see that. And it's got this little audio thing that you can play along. So I'm going to play a couple seconds of it. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I just want you guys to see how neat this is. So.
And to empower young women to pursue STEM. Camille, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here.
And we are also delighted to be joined by Dr.
All right, so that's all I'm going to play of that. Like I said, I don't want to get copyrighted, but thought it was super cool that they have some audio that, you know, if you weren't like me recording, I guess I could throw headphones in, but that'd be awkward. Anyways, you can listen along and learn some stuff, which I will probably go back. I'm a huge fan of podcasts. I listen to them basically every day. And I'll probably go back and listen to those at some point, just because I think that's super awesome and a cool added feature that Lego has done. I remember we never listened to them, but the Mickey Mouse set that me and the younger daughter there, Miss RLM loves, when we built that, they had some audio tracks that you could go listen to, and we never got around to it. But I probably will listen to those at some point too. I'm assuming they're podcast style as well, but I don't honestly know. That's a huge shot in the dark. And this is a almost first here for the channel, peeps. We're not even using our sorting buckets because there's no tiny pieces really to speak of. So, all right, let's get a picture going, and let's get this showed on the road. Oh, peeps, you guys didn't notice I'm wearing my headband. It says no cancer. Obviously, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, peeps. So, do what you can to support. I don't have any pink. This was just a cancer headband that I've had for quite some time. But, you know, I do have family members that have gone through it. I have some friends right now that are going through it. So, peeps, breast cancer sucks. Cancer in general sucks. So, go out, donate, or support a friend, or whatever. Just want to throw that out there. Anywho, I know I suck at being a promoter or whatever. I'm no promoter, but I just want to throw that out there. Anywho, peeps, you know how we do here. Let's just build. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up to just top view. Do a little building. Oh, that looks super crooked. What did I do? There we go. How's that look, peeps? It's really weird doing these top cameras because I'm still Still trying to figure it out. We'll get there one of these days, peeps. We'll get there one of these days. But in the meantime, let's just build. And let's blast this thing into outer space. Not a nerd at all. Peeps. All right, there is the first section. And if you guys can't tell, it is, what, about 3 bricks high so far. So, if you guys haven't figured out from that, this is definitely different than the standard art sets that are, you know, about 1 brick high, or maybe it's 1.5 bricks, something like that. But this is definitely a 3D build that we're doing here, and I am super excited by this style. Very different than the other art sets, and again, I kind of, in a way, I've cheated, but not intentionally. Just that I've seen a lot of pictures of this online, which is what ultimately motivated me to buy this set. And you know, I don't know all the little, you know, Easter eggs, but I've seen enough to understand the basic concept, and it's very interesting, very different. I'm using the word very a lot. English is hard, peeps. Y'all know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I was, there I go. I can't even help myself. I was definitely turned on to this set, having seen what was out there on the internet webs, as Fromania Bricks would say. I like it. I like that it's you're got an art piece that ultimately I'm gonna be able to hang on my wall, and you know, I'm not even gonna keep it in the Lego Lounge. I'm gonna put it out in the house so that people that come by to visit are gonna be able to see it and enjoy it. And it's just so fascinating to me how Lego, I've seen now, I will say, I have seen people's mocks that are similar to this, where they're layered and they stand out, and you can literally look at them from the side. And they, you know, say this is your wall, this is the piece of art, it sticks out, you know, so far from the wall. But this is the first time I think I've really seen Lego delve into this style. And again, as you guys will see as the build goes on, it's not, I don't know how to describe it. It's not traditional, just brick stacking. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very eccentric. They use very different principles than normal, and they really, from what I can see, just looking at the pictures online, like I said, it's gonna be very challenging. So I'm gonna have to take my time, really pay attention, and make sure I'm picking up all the little details. So, anywho, enough jabbering from me. Let's just get back to building, peeps. Let's get back. All right, peeps. Here we go. Bag 2, and as you can see, is gonna be. It's going to be a big boy. I'm probably going to have to pause at some point and clear off some space so I have somewhere to set this set this framing. But I do think it's kind of neat that they're doing things a little bit backwards from the other sets, in that they're having you do the framing first and then build the rest of it into the frame, or at least that's what it seems like to me at this moment. Whereas in the other sets, you did all the little squares, and then you went back and you built the frame around the squares. Let's see if we can get this out of the way. So, very it's not very cutesy or mindful or demure. I couldn't resist. These kids today, they crack me up with the things that get them excited. But you know, I guess we all had our weird things as children, so I try not to pick on them too much. And if you're one of those kids, well, you just have fun. Don't get into trouble and don't fight people, and you know, have fun with your silly little sayings. One day you'll be looking at the kids behind you and saying, "Ugh, what's that? What's that, brother?" Yeah, you'll be laughing at the generations behind you. Don't worry. Just gets passed down. We all do it. But it is very technical and interesting, and let's see, what's intriguing. How's that? Those are some good words. All right, last section of the framing. Here we go. All right, peeps, there we are. Got frame in about, you can see it's about three bricks thick. And the next, let's see what's coming next. All right, the next section, we're gonna start building with these bad boys. Got our plates. We'll go plate by plate. And I assume, I don't know. I haven't watched the videos on this. I don't know how exactly it gets built out, but I assume this is somehow gonna form a backing at some point. But we will find out, peeps. I think though, just for the sake of, so there's 31 bags in this set, but they're all relatively small. There's not a ton of pieces in each bag. I don't know how many plates there are. This is definitely significantly bigger than the previous art sets I've done. So, I think I'll call this an episode. Peeps. I just want to say, again, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a big deal. Every October we do this, and every year we lose people to this awful disease. And again, cancer in general, overall, just a terrible disease to have to battle. So you know somebody's going through it, be there for them in every way you can. It is not an easy battle. Sometimes they got to go under the knife multiple times, chemo and radiation, and some folks don't ever win the battle, and we just got to do what we can to support those that are going through it. Hopefully they make it out on the other end cancer free. I'm a terrible spokesman, a terrible promoter. I apologize, but I really think it's important to talk about this stuff, and just remind everybody that, you know, no matter what you're going through, I know I talk about my problems on this channel sometimes. I talked about it on the last episode, I think, or somewhere recently. I'm still battling with the Air Force. I'm 2 years retired, and I'm still battling with the Air Force over things that I have no control over. And it's stressing me out every day, and that's why I come in here and I do this stuff. And I've even had a couple builds I've done recently where I didn't even record them. I needed to get my mind off of everything and just do something quick to settle me. But as tough as that is, and as tough as my battle can be sometimes, it's nothing compared to the fight that folks are going through every day with cancer. So anyways, I know this is not that kind of channel, but it's my channel. I'm gonna say what I want on here. So please go out and donate, or just be there for a friend if you know, or a family member. Support them in any way that you can, because it's not an easy fight. They're going through immense amounts of torture. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just crazy what they got to go through just to try to get healthy again. So, peeps, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Share it with all your friends. You know, we've gone up last week. I got five new subscribers. Five, not 10. 5. So I was pretty excited about that. So thanks, peeps. Keep getting the word out there, and we're just gonna keep doing our thing. And yeah, that's about it, peeps. Love you guys, and I will see you next time. And until then, holla.